Yo guys, what's going on? Ace is here today with another video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about something that I've never talked about here on the channel, but it is something that hopefully in the very far future that we do see added to Escape from Tarkov in some way, shape, or form. Do me a favor, make sure you guys are leaving a like on this video here today. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. Let's hop right into this one, man. So, as you guys know, there is only a certain number of maps for Escape from Tarkov. We have our maps here, and I do believe Terminal, Town, and Suburbs are going to be DLC maps. I think Streets of Tarkov is the last free map, and I think there was some discussion on even making this a DLC map. So, Streets of Tarkov, you have EOD, you will access that. If you're a standard account, you will not have access to Streets of Tarkov. I'm not sure on the Streets if it's still up in the air or not. I don't know the final decision. Obviously, the map's not out, and we won't know until point 13. Hopefully, I'm praying there's no more delays because I think Streets of Tarkov will be the best map in the entire game. No matter how good Suburbs, Town, or Terminal are, I think Streets will probably reign supreme as the best map of all time. But when it comes to our locations, yeah, we've played pretty much all the ones that are available to us, and everybody has pretty much played Lighthouse at this point, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people love Lighthouse, right? Don't get me wrong, the maps that we have are phenomenal. But what if we get to a point in the far, far future where the map screen looks a lot different? Can we ever get to a point where we can make our own maps, send them to Battlestate Games, and let's say 5 of 100,000 maps get approved by Battlestate to make the final cut of some sort of community map DLC. We pay $20 for it. We get 5 new maps added to the game, and all Battlestate Games has to do is approve the loot spawns, approve a whole bunch of other little things, and then obviously add their own spins or whatever they need to add to a map. Obviously, on paper, it sounds very easy, but imagine a lot more of this map is taken up, or maybe there's an arrow over here where we click right here and it scrolls over to the right to custom maps, some sort of custom map option where they are 100% Battlestate Games approved, Tarkov approved, community built maps. And it might not even have to be a map from scratch. Let's just take an example of an area that I'm extremely passionate about, and that is Chernobyl in Ukraine. Chernobyl, obviously, if you guys don't know the history behind it, had a meltdown of one of their nuclear reactors, and the area has been uninhabited for like 30 plus years now. I'm obsessed with it personally. I've never been there, never will go there, but personally, I think the history on it is absolutely phenomenal, and it is great to research and just learn all about. And I feel like Chernobyl would be the best place for Escape from Tarkov gameplay. And when it's the full build of the game, we're talking about some of these health conditions such as sickness and radiation. Chernobyl would meet those perfectly. It would literally fit into the exact Escape from Tarkov map that I would want. And that's personally why I think Streets of Tarkov is going to be so good, because it's going to represent that very well. But community maps, literally just a 3D scan of Chernobyl, and then all Battlestate Games has to do is, tweak a couple things here and there, add extracts, and maybe they don't even have to do that. Maybe we could do that as a community map, just lay out the blueprints, and then obviously Battlestate Games has the coding that they could make those extracts work, add some AIs, add some bosses maybe, add the loot, add all the containers around the map, and it's done. Simple things like that where they don't have to build the map from scratch. That would actually, in my opinion, take a lot of the load off of Battlestate Games, and at the same time, would allow them to still create really phenomenal maps and really phenomenal gameplay experience. So will we ever get to the future where it's kind of like, I think, Counter-Strike, where some of the custom maps get approved by Valve, I think it is, and, they're added into CSGO. That's just an example. Community maps could absolutely change the way Tarkov is played in 5 to 10 years from now. You got to remember, Battlestate Games released Escape from Tarkov, the very first version of it, in 2017. The game's been out for 5 years, and it's still kicking, and honestly, I think it's just getting started, and I've already been playing for 2 years, and it has felt like literally just months to me. The game has been flying by, and I'm here for the long run, man. I absolutely love this game with all my heart. It's one of the best FPSs you will ever play. Do not take it for granted. Enjoy it in its prime right now, but on community maps, man, it's just an idea. It's just a thought from me, but I really, truly feel like in the far future, community maps will truly help this game succeed for the next 5 to 10 years, and maybe even beyond that. I mean, Counter-Strike's been played for how many years now? It's kind of the same thing. You have an amazing game here. You have an amazing blueprint that other companies are going to try and copy. Why not give us community map support in 5 to 10 years from now? Just a thought. Obviously, we'll all be a lot older then. There might be some way better games by that point, but I'm still skeptical. I still think Battlestate has created an absolute 10 out of 10 gem here. Do me a favor, though. Like I said, like is great. Appreciate it. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Drop in the comments what you think about custom maps. And yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by today. I'm out.